What's going on, guys? It's your boy JC, Nerdy Treasures, coming at you. Today we are doing some nerdy trivia. So let me pull up my chat real quick and see who we can get in here. I will give you guys like 5 minutes to get in here, and then I've got to get started because honestly, I've got to get back to work in probably about 40 minutes. So, what's going on, Funko Papa? How are you doing? Alex Lopez, Jenny O'Brien, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. So, like I said, we'll give you guys like 5 minutes to start piling in. Nerdy Serenity, how are you doing, sweetheart? Uh, Variety Show Uncut, what's happening, man? So, if you guys haven't been part of Nerdy Trivia, simply that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to pull up a Kahoot site, and if you don't know how to get to Kahoot, it's kahoot.it. You might have to have two types of screens to play. I'm not sure on that. I know I could do it with just my phone, but I don't know about you guys. What's going on, Brian? How are you doing, man? Trying to win something tonight? So this is going to be a little bit different than normal. Normally, I do a really cool theme like Disney. This was something a little bit more difficult for me to pull up because I was born in the 90s. I wasn't raised in the 90s. I caught the tail end of it. So, or the 80s. I caught the tail end of the 80s. So it's like, I don't know it very well, but I know it. So we're going to have some fun tonight. Hermione Rocks, how are you doing? Tyrone, how are you doing? I ain't going to sing Papa Lucha's song to you. Avery, what's going on? Jenny O'Brien, I see you in there. How are you doing? Smitty Rock 67, what's up, man? So yeah, anybody get that box today? Freaked me out completely. Like, whew. This is like the most expensive box I've bought. That orale, Papa Lucha in the house. Yeah, I bought that Chalice Collectibles $50 box. This is like the most expensive box, mystery box I've ever bought. So I'm nervous. I'm like biting my nails and everything. So hopefully it's good. Can you guys hear me okay? If you don't say hi, you're doing laundry. Understandable. What's going on, Lady Days? How are you doing, fam? Yeah, I know it says it guaranteed 75, but I really want something good. I thought about doing a video, like I ran this idea by Jazz or Nerdy Mama, and she wasn't having it. But I ran it by her, and I was like, I was gonna have her standing behind me while I was opening a box, mean mugging. And every time she said, or every time I pulled out a common worth like 5 or 6 or 7 bucks, she'd slap me in the back of the head. So I thought that would be kind of funny to do, but I don't know. I'm trying to work on some more funny stuff. What's going on, Alexander Perez and Pop Couple in the house? What's going on, Lisa or James? I thought about doing it, and she wasn't having it, so yeah. You getting smacked, yeah. She's not really. Lisa, what's going on, Lisa? So she's not really a hard ass. She's just a good person. She's very concerned about my spending habits sometimes. I'm not saying she doesn't want me to buy pops or nothing. Just saying she pays the bills. I give her the money. She pays the bills. What's going on, String Bean? How are you doing? So you guys got like another minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes, and then we'll get started. Obviously, you guys know how to play Kahoot It. I don't know how many's in the chat right now. Let me look. Um, So there's 13 in the chat watching. That's cool. So, like I said, we'll get started in just 1 minute. I just want to let a couple more people get in here. Funko Nerd Stark, what's happening, brother? Missy, hello. Welcome to the stream. Jacob Luna, how are you doing, man? Rebel Toys is in the house. If you guys see a name that you don't recognize in the chat, be sure to hit them up. I can verify that most of them will get you back, and a lot of them are really great channels. Got a really good content in here. I try to do what I can to watch almost everybody, and I just can't watch everybody's all the time. I try to get a little bit of everybody in now and then. So it's almost impossible to watch every single YouTuber that comes into the chats. So it's hard. Papa Lucha's always in the house, homie. All right. So I'm gonna pull up Kahoot right here. So we're gonna do classic. Your Kahoot will be right here, and it'll tell you 860549. So you go to kahoot.it and you type in that pin, and it'll enter you into the tonight's trivia. I'm hoping you guys can see all of that. Let's see. Chiefs rule. Oh, I know who that is. Said a naughty nickname was on there. What? Somebody tried to use a naughty nickname and got kicked off? Alo. Who's the eyes? I don't know the eyes. So we got 8 in the chat, or we got 8 in the game. How many we got in the chat? 13 still. You got me to say Chiefs roll. Oh, that would be the last time I say that. I never said Chiefs rule. I just read the name. That I didn't say it per se. See, Funko Nerd Stark's not a Chiefs fan either. He don't like the Chiefs either. So you're in it alone over here, buddy. Yes, everybody heard me say Chiefs rule. I didn't mean to say it like that, but everybody heard me say it. I am not restricting my Oakland flag. String cheese. God. I have 3 Super Bowls. You talk about you got 3 straight division titles. I got 3 Super Bowls, sir. What do you got? I think we got 4 Super Bowls actually. Yes, they're probably as old as older than my grandfather. You don't want to hear about the past, but you're talking about your 3 division titles. All right. We got some rings. What we got the rings on? Oh yeah, 3. The Broncos have some rings too. All right, so we got 8 in the game. Are we good to go? Everybody give me a thumbs up if you're good to go. I'm cool with playing with it. 8 or 9. Donkeys suck. There's 10. So these questions are going to be, it's not just cartoons, but it's cartoons, movies, music, pop culture from the 80s. So you can't play. Why can't you play? So it's all pop culture from the 80s. It's not just cartoons. I was starting off cartoons, but it turned out a different way. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the 11 that I got in chat, or the 11 I got in here. So we're going to just go play with that. Are you guys ready? 17 questions. The first question, what's my name? It's not worth any points. No, not all my flashes. My name, JC, JD, JB, or Mike. Mike, 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 Mike. I gave you guys a little bit longer to answer this time. Everybody's got that one right. Mike. Yes, my name is James. That's right. But JC is what I go by. I know you've seen that on your channel. What channel is this? Is this Forever Freaky Funko, The Pop Couple, Cheap and Nerdy, or Nerdy Treasures? Which I have been told I am the true Cheap and Nerdy because I don't like to spend a lot of money. James don't sound right. Exactly. My name is Nerdy Treasures on the channel. Yes. All right. Here we go for the points. Chiefs rule is ahead in timing. So here we go for some points. All right. Robin Williams played an alien who comes to Earth in this 80s TV show. Nanu Nanu. I'd like to see that. Is it Alf, Mork and Mindy, Perfect Strangers, or Golden Girls? Funko Nerd Stark, you said it's easy. Um, I don't know if you can get in it or not. If you can. All right. 8 of you got it right. 2 of you said Alf. That's not correct. Chiefs rolls ahead. Man, I'm going to get tired of saying that. Who picked Alf? Alf wanted to eat what house pet that he thought was a delicacy? Cats, dogs, lasagna, or rats? I got people in the chat answering. Nine of you got it correct. One of you said dogs, which no, nobody eats dogs. Dogs are precious. Yes, cats were a delicacy. No, this is not 90s. This is 80s. Funko Pop Ohana. All right. So, name the movie A Story About a Mogwai Who Loves Rambo. Is it Close Encounters, Phantasm, Gremlins, or Child's Play? Which one has the Mogwai that loves Rambo? In China, they do. Kind of mainstream. That's horrible. Oh, 80s. I spelled it right. Mogwai is AI. Mogwai. Sorry, Mogwai. He wasn't even born yet. It's all right. We'll do. I'm thinking we're gonna do 90s next week. 9 of you got it right. 1 of you got it wrong. Chiefs roll still ahead. But Alo's closing in on them, and Rebels right behind them. Smitty's. See, this is a really close game. I like it. All right. This movie has two best friends that go back in time in hopes they'll pass their history presentation at school. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, Weird Science, Encino Man, or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Which are, by the way, all great movies. If you haven't seen any of them, you need to check them all out. Yes, it is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. No, it was Encino Man. Encino Man, they found a caveman, and when they were building a swimming pool, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High is just awesomeness. All right, Chiefs rule still up there. Alo's catching up. Miss Pop Couple's coming up from behind. Movie quote: Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? What movie is it from? Indiana Jones: The Lost Ark, and Snakes on the Plains, Escape from L.A., or Rambo? Everybody guessed. 8 people guessed Indiana Jones: Lost Ark is correct. If Snakes on the Plains is a totally different version of that quote. Chiefs still ahead. Miss Pop Couple's catching up. Lady Days is right there, number 5. Smitty's still right there with the Halo. What video game did Mario originate from? Was it Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Frogger, or Pac-Man? What was the first game Mario was on? Fuck a Papa. There's a snake in my boot. He did not originate in Super Mario Brothers. He was first on Donkey Kong. He was the hero of Donkey Kong. Smitty Rock lost that one apparently. Alo jumped up ahead. Right there with Miss Pop Couple. Man, this is a close race. What happened, Chiefs Rule? All right. Music. Name the artist that sang White Wedding. Was it Billy Joel, Billy Squire, Billie Jean, or Billy Idol? It was a Billy. You went too fast. A lot of people, when I first started listening to Billy Idol, I thought kept confusing his name with Billy Joel, so that's why I put it in there. Apparently, you got a couple people too. Billie Jean is Michael Jackson. Thank you very much. Alo, Mrs. Pop Couple, Lady Days, Chiefs Rules, coming up, trying to get back. Give someone else a chance. What commercial mascots had gained so much popularity they got their own primetime TV show? Snap, Crackle, and Pop, the M&Ms, Spud McKenzie, or California Raisins? I remember growing up to this TV show. It was only on like for a year. Not even that. So I see somebody said Spud McKenzie. He was in a movie, but he was never had his own TV show. The California Raisins had their own TV show. 7 of you got it right. M&M's I don't think have ever had a TV show. Alo's up there, Mrs. Pop Couple. Of course, Mrs. Pop Couple knows because she's from Sacramento. Lady Dazed. Man, this is a close race. Missing the last one broke you. Oh, come on. What 80s cartoon characters were more than meets the eye and they were robots in disguise? Mask, Voltron, Transformers, or Robotech? Yes, I'm going too fast. I talk too fast. Everybody got that one. There wasn't a person that missed that one. All right. Alo jumped in the lead. Wow. 3 players hit the streak for 9. Wow, that's awesome. So I'm guessing Lady Days. That's a close race right there, guys. Who's going to get the 80s box? Name the 80s cartoon from the characters. Orko, Tila, Prince Adam. Is it G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, or Voltron? Orko is the little guy with the wizard hat, and he's just a floater. Tila, I can't remember, but Prince Adam is actually He-Man. So that is 8 of you got it right. Lisa, I would say I'd hope you get that right because James is a huge fan of He-Man, and he would have never forgave you. Stay golden is a phrase said to the main character in this timeless classic movie. The Outsiders, Goldfinger, Goldmember, or King Midas? Blame the dog, Brian. Stay golden, Pony Boy. 4 of you got it right. Stay golden, Pony Boy was the Outsiders. And Pony Boy was the main character. Nobody said Stay Golden in Goldfinger or Goldmember. Oh, still the top 3. Hermione Rocks is coming up. I don't know if Jacob or Rocks got it, but we're trying. Not your movie. I loved that was probably one of my favorites. Which of these is not a Disney gummy bear? Is it Sunny Gummy, Zummy Gummy, Tummy Gummy, or Grumpy Gummy? This was like one of those cartoons I watched all the time as a kid. Grumpy Gummy was not a gummy bear. Sunny Gummy was. It was a little girl. Zummy Gummy was the wizard grandfather. And Tummy Gummy was the big guy. One of my favorites. Alo, Lady Days, and Miss Pop Couple. I don't know if they're going to be able to get caught up to. Who has the dog named Bandit and the sidekick named Hadji? Captain America, Daffy Duck, Johnny Quest, or young Indiana Jones? Johnny Quest is correct. Captain Planet was the 5 people with the rings, and young Indiana Jones, I don't think had any sidekicks. You don't believe me? What don't you believe, Papa? Zummy Gummy was the granddad. Look it up, I promise you. Johnny Quest was an awesome TV show if you didn't watch that back in the day. What was the name of the planet Thundercats come from? Was it Thundaga, Thundora, Thundera, or Earth? See how many I trip up with this one. They did come from Thundera. That's correct. I want to see who, if I got anybody from the top. Of course not. They're still rocking it. Alex has got to miss one. I know Alex is the 80s child, though. So this is the last question. I made it through the wilderness. Somehow I made it through. Is the beginning lyrics to what song? Bop, Love is a Battlefield, Call Me, or Like a Virgin? Seven of you got it right. The other one said Love is a Battlefield. I don't believe that is correct. I'm sorry. Like a Virgin is I made it through the I made it through the wilderness. I made it somehow I made it through. You guessed on that one? You don't know Madonna, Lisa? The winner is Alex Lopez. Alex Lopez, I have your address, so you win a lot from me. So I'll send you an 80s mystery box. So let me minimize this. All right. So that was Nerdy Trivia. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me pull up my chat again. So I do have. I would like to know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about next week should be? Should it be 90s trivia or should I go in a different route and do like a certain genre? I don't know. Alex always wins. Alex is not old, okay? 90s? Twilight? I could do Twilight. Stranger Things trivia, that's nice. 90s? There is horror. I could do horror trivia. Hmm. That would be really difficult though, because I do like a lot of B horror films. Like a lot of people don't know, so I don't know. Alex is not a grandpa. Maybe he is. I don't know. Alex, are you a grandpa? Sci-fi, like in general, or like a certain sci-fi? Who's a whore? Why'd you delete it, Alex? I was cool with it. 90s? You love B horror? Oh, I'm not a whore. I'm a horror. I got you. Calling me a whore? I'm not a whore. I used to be. I'm not no more. Ooh, I like that. Game of Thrones since it's about to start. Hmm. What do you guys think about that? 90s or Game of Thrones? I know there are some of you that haven't watched Game of Thrones, but you're missing out. That's one, two, two for 90s, two for Game of Thrones, three for. I see Brian. Brian really wants the 90s. Okay, that's four. All right, we'll do 90s next week, and then the week after we'll do Game of Thrones. How about that? All right, so next week we'll do 90s trivia. That it'll be like this one. It'll be music, movies, cartoons, maybe some fashion choices from the 90s. So, Brian Jeter. And we could possibly throw a Twilight on the next one. Twilight might. Oh no, it didn't happen in the 90s. Though. That was 2000s. So, That's all I've got for you guys tonight. I appreciate you guys coming out and watching and participating. Alex Lopez, I will be sending you an 80s box coming to you soon. I had probably 11 people in the game, which that got you at least a pop. So we'll figure out what I can get you. Uh, or not go for Twilight. I would probably. I'm not a big Twilight person. I know Serenity is, so that might be something on her channel. Um, I appreciate everybody coming on here. I do want to shout out my new YouTube channel of the week, Left Coast Pops. There's a link for them down in the description. I appreciate everybody coming in. Make sure you go check him out. If he gets to 100 subscribers before 11:59 on Sunday, I will be doing a giveaway. Um, if you like him, pick him up. He's got a great channel. He does really cool with his presentation on Pops. If you don't, I understand. That's fine. Marvel trivia will be coming. I will be doing some Marvel trivia later on. So I appreciate everybody coming on. As always, I got to say happy hunting because it's worth it. Peace out, guys.